Well, a great summer of sport coming up, which is wonderful after lockdown. All sorts going on. The Derby, the Open Golf, Wimbledon, and of course, Euro 2021, which will excite tens of millions of people in this country, as it always does. But I have a fear that Gareth Southgate, the England football manager, is putting himself out of touch with his own fans and with the country. Now look, we know he's got a lot of black players in his team. We also know that footballers receive a huge amount of abuse for whatever reason. And I've no doubt that some of it is racial and unpleasant, and the players absolutely hate it. But what Southgate has done is fallen into a trap of saying he's keener for the England players to take the knee than ever.
We are collectively really disappointed that it happened. We are totally united on it. We're totally committed to supporting each other. We feel that more than ever, determined to take the knee through this tournament. We accept that there might be an adverse reaction, and we're just going to ignore that and move forward.
Now, in the last two games, including tonight against Romania, as they take the knee before the game, the fans are booing. Is that because they're insulting the black members of a team? No, not a bit of it. It's because the great British public have sussed it. They've woken up to the fact that taking the knee to the Black Lives Matter organisation isn't about equality of opportunity, isn't about racial justice. It's about a Marxist organisation that wants to defund the police force, that wants to bring down Western capitalism, bring down our whole way of life, and replace it with a new communist order. Over 100 years ago, in Russia, class division was used as a means of fomenting the 1917 revolution and bringing about the wonderful new communist state that finished up, of course, being one of the most monstrous the world has ever seen. Now they're using race as a means, not to bring people together, but actually to divide people. And the soccer fans have woken up to this, and they're booing loudly, and they will go on booing loudly all summer. Gareth Southgate and some of the England team just don't seem to understand what's really going on here. Now, in a way, why should they? They're not political figures. They're not public affairs commentators. They are professional footballers and a very, very good and professional manager. But the moral of the story is very, very simple. All sporting teams, all sporting events should stay completely out of politics, not get engaged with any political gestures of any kind whatsoever. No good can come of it. And I fear we're headed for a summer where England football fans and their own team are going to find themselves in opposition to each other. It makes no sense. And I would urge Gareth Southgate, please just read the website of Black Lives Matter. Just understand what it's all about and commit yourself to getting on with producing a great football team and not getting involved in politics at all. Please, Gareth, do it. Otherwise, we're in for a really, really horrible, divisive few weeks.